You done the wrong black man. Oh no, you done the wrong one. I was just gonna handle this shit legally, right? And just hit you in court and just get what I'm deserved from all of y'all being foul and trying to defame me and trying to make me look bad. When you know what's up. In 1 hour, I'm having them send everything I got. We going through receipts tonight, Kris. We going through receipts tonight, Kim. Everything that I got, I'm gonna let them see.
So Ray J is currently being sued by Kim Kardashian and Kris Jenner. They are pissed. They're upset that he made claims that they were involved in a federal RICO situation. So they're suing him for defamation.
Now, I know you heard about this chaos with Ray J stepping back into the spotlight, making wild claims that he's helping federal investigators build a RICO case against the family. All eyes are locked on Kim Kardashian, with sources saying she's right at the center of a secret money laundering ring moving millions behind closed doors. And now the IRS and federal agents are officially paying attention. Ray J, the One Wish singer, has a long history with the Kardashians. He's accused them of leaking that infamous tape, stealing credit for his work, and even taking money from his sister Brandy. But this time it's different because now it's federal heat on their necks. And insiders warn Kris Jenner isn't just worried, she's allegedly threatening Ray J directly, desperate to silence him before more dirty secrets spill out. Inside the Kardashian circle, tension is at a boiling point. Lawyers on edge, meetings getting heated, and every phone call or leaked doc could set off a storm. Things are spiraling fast, and it's looking like a full-blown mess. So if you've been keeping up with Ray J's drama with the Kardashians, you know he's never held back. He's made it crystal clear he doesn't mess with them. But nobody saw this coming because Ray J just admitted he sicked the feds on them. But get this, Ray J didn't even bother hiding it. He's been loud and proud about his role, even bragging in an interview that whatever secrets the Kardashians are sitting on are worse than Diddy's. And considering the wild things Diddy's been accused of, that's a scary comparison. So let's just say, whatever dirt Ray J has on the Kardashians must be insane.
This federal RICO though, on KK and Kris. Ooh. The federal RICO I'm about to drop on Kris and Kim is about to be crazy. I'm talking about, I'm on the news every day like, yeah. Meaning like I'm gonna say a lot of shit.
Got a little bounce, you know, you walk through
Like anybody know Kim and cool with Kim. They need to tell her now. The rain is coming. The feds is coming.
Hey, right.
The feds is coming. It's nothing I can do about it. It's worse than Diddy. It's worse than Diddy.
Mm-hmm. Y'all hear this nigga, boy?
It's worse than Diddy. The feds are coming to investigate. Yeah, because it's like, I can't be the dirty guy no more.
We don't know exactly what he's holding, but we do know Khloe once admitted herself that she'd been at one of Diddy's freak-off parties.
Yes. So who was with you this weekend? A bunch of my friends. Diddy, Quincy, Justin Bieber, so far French so good. Montana. Do you even know half the people you're naming? No. If good. You were seriously dating somebody, would you? Club? No. You have to get these margaritas out of here. Why aren't you drinking? Yeah, but last night. She didn't go to bed. I haven't been to bed yet. You haven't? I want to be Khloe when I grow up, Court. Oh, you're just so little. Like my balls are just going. I got on a plane at 5:30 a.m. Well, this party. I think half the people there were butt naked. You would have loved it.
The whispers in the streets have been saying for a while now that the Kardashian downfall is coming, and it looks like Ray J might be the one leading the charge. And honestly, is that even shocking? They've done him dirty for years, and only recently did he finally get his voice back. But now he's not just talking, he's coming with claims that the Kardashians have allegedly been making illegal money moves. People have speculated for ages that the Kardashians play shady when it comes to their cash flow, but Ray J is saying it's not just shady, it's straight up illegal, allegedly. And don't forget, back in 2022, the Kardashians show even used a whole plot line about Ray J supposedly threatening to leak more unseen footage of Kim's adult tape. On the show, they made a whole spectacle about Kanye going to Ray J, man to man, to get the tapes back for Kim.
Got me all of the sex tape back.
Oh my God.
And he flew home and got my computer. It was on the hard drive. And met up with Ray J at the airport and got it all back for me.
Oh, Kim.
But now, as part of his mission to expose the Kardashians, Ray J finally set the record straight, confirming what many suspected for years. Kris Jenner was allegedly the mastermind behind the tape. He said it was never leaked like they claimed, but carefully calculated as a business move. Ray J admitted, "I've sat in the shadows for over 14 years letting the Kardashians use my name, abuse my name, make billions of dollars off a topic I never really spoke about. I've never leaked anything. I've never leaked a sex tape in my life. It has never been a leak. It was always a deal and partnership between Kris Jenner, Kim, and me. We've been partners since the start." But then he dropped another bomb, saying it was actually his idea to release the tape for fame and Kim didn't need much convincing. And that whole story about Kanye retrieving the tapes, he claimed it was all a lie because Kim had the only copies the entire time. Ray J explained it went down in Cabo on a birthday trip, just something extra they did in the hotel, and Kim kept everything. "I never had a tape in my possession during our whole relationship. Not one. She had them at her house, always in a Nike shoebox under her bed. I'm sure she has bigger beds now and better boxes. Once I pitched the idea, just joking around, she jumped on it, ran it by her mom, and it was out of my hands." From there, Ray J even posted a contract with Kim's name and signature on it, so it didn't look like he was bluffing. Now, that might be shady, but it wasn't illegal. So the big question is, what does he really have on the Kardashians? According to him, Kim has allegedly been wrapped up in a money laundering scheme for years, and he claims he's got receipts to back it up. Take this for example. You remember how Kim got fired for stealing from Ray J's sister Brandy, right? Well, Ray J says that story was just PR spin to soften the blow because the reality was way worse. But what could be so damaging that she'd rather admit to being a thief just to save face? According to Ray J, she was trying to hide money laundering because that's way more serious than stealing. He claims this all traces back to when Kim was working as Brandy's closet assistant. That's when things turned shady. Somehow, Kim ended up with Brandy's mom's credit card info, and she didn't give it back. Even months after she stopped working for Brandy, she was allegedly still holding on to those details like treasure, waiting for her moment. Then sources say, Kim and Khloe decided to make their move. They allegedly swiped $120,000 straight from Brandy's mom's account. And this wasn't some spur-of-the-moment slip-up. Reports say they waited until they thought no one was paying attention, then struck. You'd expect that kind of cash to go toward a wild shopping spree or flashy buys, but nope, that wasn't the plan at all. Instead, they funneled the money into their own stores, Dash and Smooch, making it look like the business was booming. Basically, it was a way to clean up the cash and make it seem legit, which, in plain terms, is money laundering. And the way they pulled it off was bold, calculated, and honestly shocking. This is exactly the kind of move that explains why Ray J's allegations with the feds are suddenly being taken so seriously. But of course, shady money trails never stay hidden forever. Those transactions weren't above board. In fact, they were as unauthorized as it gets. And it didn't take long before the truth started creeping up on Kim and the crew. But here's where it gets even messier. Brandy's mom wasn't ruthless. She actually gave Kim a chance to make things right, probably out of loyalty to Brandy and maybe even a little trust in their family ties. But Kim, Khloe, and Rob allegedly refused to return the money for over a year. At that point, Brandy's mother had no choice but to call in the big guns, the law. Lawsuits were on the table, and things were about to get ugly. Before it all hit the courts, though, Brandy and Ray J convinced their mom to drop the case and keep it quiet off the record. But the damage was already done. And according to Ray J, this wasn't just about money. It was a turning point in his relationship with Kim. He admitted years later, "Apart from them stealing money from my family, we'd probably still be together now. But when that happened, I said, I don't want to be sleeping around with you no more. You stole money from my family. So that's why we stopped speaking. But never say never, because Kim wasn't finished. She started dipping into new shady waters before building her empire. Word on the street is she had a sugar daddy named Jho Low, and the rumors say she may have even helped him move some serious money. Sources say Kim often tagged along with Jho Low on his gambling trips. And in 2009, she even claimed she flew back to Los Angeles with a trash bag stuffed with cash, $250,000 to be exact, straight from Vegas casino winnings. Wild, right? But here's the twist. That money might not have been from just a lucky night at the tables. Jho Low was later exposed as being tied to a massive money laundering scheme, which throws serious doubt on whether Kim's role was innocent or if she was part of something way bigger. An insider revealed that Low was wanted by international authorities for masterminding a scam that siphoned $4.5 billion from Malaysia's state-run Economic Development Fund, known as 1MDB. At the time, Kim was questioned, but investigators couldn't officially connect her to Low's criminal empire. Still, even with that $250,000 trash bag payday, rumors swirled that the real reason she brought the cash home was to help Low clean his money. Gambling is one of the fastest ways to wash dirty money, and there's speculation Kim knew exactly what she was doing back then. But here's the kicker. According to Ray J, that $250,000 was just pocket change compared to how much she allegedly helped Jho Low move. And he wasn't lying, because Kim's name came up a lot during Low's trial. Ray J claimed her team tried to bury the whole thing, but the receipts told a different story. Reports say Malaysia's High Court heard that a shocking $2.4 million was siphoned out of the 1MDB fund and funneled into accounts tied to Kim Kardashian and Pharrell Williams through Low's shell company, Good Star Limited. And it didn't stop there. Court docs also showed even more payouts, like $306,000 straight to Kim, plus another $100,000 to Kim and her then-husband Kris Humphries. The purpose of those transfers? Marked as unknown. But hold on, it gets worse. Because Ray J also claimed the Kardashians allegedly helped Lou Taylor launder money she pulled from Britney Spears' conservatorship. For those who don't know, Lou was the mastermind behind Britney's conservatorship and the brains running TriStar Sports and Entertainment. And she's got a reputation for playing dirty with her clients. Now here's the plot twist. Fans believe the Kardashians made a jaw-dropping $600 million off Britney's conservatorship. And the theory got louder when Kim's net worth suddenly jumped by $600 million overnight. Kim tried to claim that sudden $600 million boost was all from Skims, but people weren't buying it. The timing and the exact amount raised way too many red flags, and fans quickly started connecting the dots between Kim's overnight fortune and her ties to Lou Taylor, the one pulling strings behind Britney's conservatorship. That situation reeks of something much darker than just a business success story. Now folks are questioning if Kim's empire was really built on shady foundations. One fan even wrote, "If you're Lou Taylor and you need to hide $600 million, wouldn't Kim's estate be the perfect place to stash it?" But that's not where it stops. People also noticed Kylie Jenner sold half of her makeup brand, Kylie Cosmetics, for a very suspiciously familiar price. Another fan explained, "If you're following the conspiracy, that money could have moved from Britney's trust through Stonebridge, funneled into Panama, then back into the US through Kim's trust, and finally into Kylie Jenner's deal." According to Ray J and the rumors swirling online, Kim and her family allegedly helped move that money in a way that made it almost impossible to trace. But Ray J supposedly has more than enough receipts, and he's already handed them over to the feds to help build that RICO case. Just like that, The Kardashian empire might finally be facing the kind of heat people have been waiting on for years. Ray J stepped up, spoke out, and delivered what could be the smoking gun federal investigators needed, from closet cash grabs and alleged money laundering to $250,000 stuffed in a trash bag, and even ties to international scams. The evidence is stacking high. Kris Jenner is reportedly scrambling, trying to keep things quiet, but this time the gloves are off, and Ray J isn't backing down. Insiders say he's ready to let the feds connect the dots between shady family businesses, celebrity partnerships, and unexplained financial windfalls. And if even half of what he claims is true, the fallout could be catastrophic for one of the most famous families on the planet. The only question now is, how deep does this really go? Who gets exposed? And can the Kardashians survive a scandal this massive? Because after waiting patiently for more than a decade, Ray J is allegedly striking back, and the empire that once looked untouchable might finally be on the ropes. Buckle up, because the coming weeks could reveal more than anyone ever imagined. One thing's for sure, two things for certain. The Kardashian kingdom has never faced a storm like this. But now I want to know what you think. Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button, share this tea, and don't forget to subscribe. I've got another one coming that you won't want to miss. See you on the next one.